part 2 of the mass animal deaths. As we went over October, we will be going over September 2016. September 2016, the 30th, 32 cattle died due to drought in Bolivia. September 2016, the 30th, mass diet of fish had taken place in Denmark. September 2016, the 28th, 200 birds were found across the lake in France. September 2016, the 27th, 300 sea lions and dolphins and one whale found dead on the beach in Perche. September 2027, 34,000 birds due to the flu in West Region, Cameroon. September 2016, the 27th, hundreds of dead fish washed up in a lake in Illinois. And also the 24th, 22 sea lions found dead on a beach in Perche. Thousands of dead fish washed up due to the red tide, and that had happened in Mexico. A large number of fish had washed ashore due to the red tide in Florida, and also thousands of dead fish washed ashore in Washington. And the 23rd, hundreds of dead fish found washed up in Massachusetts, and also thousands of dead fish in New York. Now, the 22nd of September, thousands of dead fish washed up in Longboat Key, Florida, and 6,000 birds killed due to the flu, and this had taken place in France. And also the 21st, thousands of dead fish were found in a lake in Germany, and also Brazil. Thousands of fish had, was dead in Brazil as well. And we also have Massachusetts, a bunch of dead fish had washed ashore. Now, the 19th, there's only two. Tens of thousands of dead fish washed up on a beach in Turkey. 6 dead seals found washed up on a beach as well. Now, we're also seeing a lot of dead fish that is taking place, a lot of mass animal deaths. Now, September the 17th, thousands of dead fish washed ashore in Turkey. Tons of dead Southerns washing up on the beach in Saudi Arabia. Now, there's also been horseshoe crabs. 500 has been, confirmed dead, mysteriously had washed up in Japan the 15th. Now, India, thousands of dead fish had also been, confirmed dead the 15th. Now, September the 15th, dozens of dead ducks found near California, Indian Trail in California. And India, again, we're having, sharks, over 700 sharks were killed due to the storm that had taken place there. And this was September the 14th. Dozens of seabirds found dead in the Gulf Coast, America, the 13th. And also 140 dead turtles found washed up just this year. The cause is unknown, and this was in Mexico, September the 12th. Millions of fish have suddenly died in fish farms in China, September the 11th. 2,500 cattle had died due to the drought of Bolivia as well. Thousands of dead fish found in Snake River in Idaho, September the 11th. Mass animal death that had taken place in China, September the 10th. 47 tons of dead fish had found in Vietnam, and Naples, 50,000 dead fish. Mysterious illness, you guys. Now, that was all on September the 10th. Now, the 9th, thousands of frogs died due to, fungus around California. And September the 9th, dozens of birds fall from the sky and die in Boston. Now, there's also, due to the bird flu, 23,000 birds had died in China. September the 18th, September the 17th, 7 turtles were found dead off the coast there in Italy as well. And in Colombia, 15 dozens of dead fish had washed ashore. Hundreds of dead fish and crabs found near Baltimore. And this is all on September the 7th. Tons of fish died in Vietnam. And also 8 dolphins died after stranding in Florida Bay, Florida. Fish kill strikes a river in North Dakota, which took place September the 6th, 2016. And hundreds of dead fish washed ashore as well in Spain. Now, September the 5th, thousands of dead fish found in, a pond, which is in India, that had taken place. September the 2nd, there's a mass animal death that had happened in Turkey. Thousands of dead fish had washed ashore in Mississippi as well. The September the 1st, now there was a massive animal death that had taken place in Western Australia and in Indonesia. Now, we are definitely starting to see a lot more animal deaths that have been occurring because we're living in the end times. If you're not safe, please feel free to contact me at bmarie37353@gmail.com, or please just say, Jesus, save me. That is all you've got to do, is just say, Jesus, save me, and I'll accept you as my personal Savior.